Yeah, good day everyone. I hope that you are good wherever you are watching from. Thank you for tuning in. There is an aspect of work that we usually don't see, and that's where most of the time is spent. The second most spent or busy time when working on artworks, especially sculpture, is the detailing. But the preparation is always something that also takes a kind of energy and time. So this wood is about 40 centimeter at a certain area and 50 at certain area. Now it's time to see if we can do something with the wood. And at this point in time, the wood is heavy. The wood is, yeah, it's heavy. It's the time that you just have to find ways to go into the wood and not destroy whatever you wanted to depict. So I've already shown you people the concept in one other video, the concept that I want to transfer into here. I'm not sure that this is balanced, but as the case is, it's very important that you balance up your wood at the beginning of the whole event so that the work will be balanced when you're through. So I don't know, I'm thinking about bringing that head that is protruding from here out, okay? Because there's a protrusion of head here, and then there is the two figures there. So this is the time actually that people should get involved and concentrate on seeing what the planning looks like, because it makes the whole thing interesting afterwards. It makes the whole thing interesting afterwards to see, oh, the wood was just like this, and then we later was able to see something, or we later were able to see something that that came out of it. So that's it. So I turned it around. I would have used this as the base, but the fact that I have more here, and that's the area where I would like to, you know, to use him protruding the head out, I decided to do it to get it this way. So that when I move this, when I cut this out, I will have something protruding and still would have the shoulder. I don't know if I will continue this way, but as I said, this is the time. Okay, this is the time for the preparation time. This is the preparation time, and it requires knowing where to start. It requires replanning. Okay. So I'm gonna see how good the wood is here, because this is an old one. I don't want to have a lot of porosity. I think it's still okay. There's gonna be something. Yeah, it's still okay. Yeah, someone would say, why don't I use the other area? Why don't I cut it? But the more I try to balance up this area, the more I'm just like I said, this is just the planning time. So let me see. I think there's no balance on this. So we me continue with this. Yeah. Uh, yeah. And that's the reason why we usually don't show you people this aspect of uh, working on artworks, because we take a lot of time, we consider a lot of things, and if you're watching me and you you don't understand that everything needs foundation, everything needs preparation, you might say, this is a little bit boring. But let me get some charcoal and draw out the figure first. Then we continue from there. We continue from there. Yeah. Let me come. Let me get the charcoal. So we have the charcoal. It's a kind of improvisation of. So we're supposed to have something like this, and then it's gonna be. And I think the best way to do it is to get that out so that if I needed to put it a little bit front for more. Okay. Okay. I'm seeing something right now. Okay. So remember, it's an abstract figure. Who's I don't know if you're seeing what I'm drawing, because it's a mother figure. Okay, I think we have to get the neck out so that, but the neck could not be seen considering the fact that she is looking forward. Okay? And okay? gonna be a difficult one because cutting this I know that you guys may not see exactly what I'm drawing because it's not a flat surface. It's a little bit rough surface. But I know what I'm doing. It's just a guide to what I will be doing afterwards. So okay. This shoulder seems to be a little bit big, but the thing is that it's the figure is now looking direct. There should be, if I cut something out of here, there should be, I have to mount it here to create a head. I have to mount it here to create a head that is popping out, okay? Looking down at the young ones that is being protected, okay? So I have to do this in segments, but it's important to show you how I start, and again how I'm trying to use this balance as my start instead of cutting something off from here, which will make the figure not to be, big enough. So, and again, for the fact that I'm using this size, I can still create a backside with so duletting with a depth, okay, behind. So this is the reason why I'm using here, as my front. But it means I still have to go back. So this has to go off. It has to go off, and I will go back enough to get these ones out. Yeah. And when you have such a figure in your garden, because the thought of how would it look at last is already there. When you have such an object in your garden, what you see is just like a light point, So yeah, I'm still considering. I'm still really considering because this shoulder is too bright, but it's a little bit symbolic. I'm still looking for that elegance that I have whenever I produce my pieces. I'm still looking for it. That's why anyway, thank you for watching, and we shall get to the root of this, because I can notice from my drawing now, it doesn't give me that feminine elegance. It shows very much like a big shoulder that protects, which is all okay. But I'm looking for that elegance still, which some people would say doesn't really happen because the mother figure is always busy taking care of the young one, so never cared for herself, all right? But that's not the truth. I would like to have that elegance, so, and if this doesn't allow me to get into it today, I can go ahead and do another piece instead of wasting this wood, which is not gonna happen anyway. Yeah. So preparation time is important. That's the reason why I just want to do this segment. The preparation time is very important. We should be able to realize uh, how things get started. Seeing a finished product is okay, but seeing how it started makes you appreciate it more. That's the essence of making this video. Before I start, the working with the motor change source, yeah, that's where what I wanted to do. Okay, so I will off this now, and we'll see you later in another one. Thank you very much. Thank you.